standard is, as Tom said, is from the RAPE replication, and we have a great support from Network Rail, especially Brian and Amanda, and Nick McGraw from Capgemini, the cross-industry drafting review group to enable timely publication of the standard. Brian will provide the introduction to the background of the project and the importance of the RIS. This will be followed by some introduction from me on who the standard is for and the main requirements and next steps. Over to Brian, please.
Thank you, Yan Hong. So this standard has been produced in response to the RSSB's investigation into the loss of signalling data on the Cambrian coastline. On the 20th of October 2017, 4 trains travelled over the Cambrian coastline in Wales, while temporary speed restriction data was not being sent to trains by the ERTMS signalling system. The subsequent investigation identified that speed restriction data was not uploaded following an automated computer restart the previous evening. However, the system still showed the speed restrictions as loaded for transmission to trains. The RAPE investigation identified a number of causal factors which related back to various stages within the system lifecycle. These can be grouped as design issues, where action could have been taken to address the failure modes, such as providing failure indication to operators or the use of non-volatile memory, and process issues, where action could have been taken to improve elements of the lifecycle processes, such as comprehensive hazard identification, designing out single point failures, and validation against the safety requirements. Recommendation 1 from the RAPE Cambrian investigation recommended that a safety assurance procedure should be developed for clients on projects involving high integrity software-based systems. In response to the recommendation, Network Rail has worked with RSSB, Capgemini, industry partners, and the drafting group to develop this new rail industry standard. The standard incorporates good practice from other safety critical industries and is applicable to both railway infrastructure and trains. Within the RIS, we've built upon existing good practices to establish some key principles and guidance for clients. These include the importance of getting the requirements correct at the project outset, selecting competent and capable suppliers, setting expectations throughout the project lifecycle, and specifying the role of assessment bodies. We've also described the importance of client involvement in key project stages, such as determining the safety requirements, providing operational context, hazard identification and mitigation, understanding residual risks, testing, commissioning, operation and maintenance, verification and validation, and also audit and inspection. I'll now pass back to Yan Hong, who will describe more about the standard itself.
Thanks, Brian. This new standard identifies the activities for client organizations to undertake as part of the safety management of the development, installation, and maintenance of a high integrated software-based system, and can be adopted under the safety management system. The standard covers high integrated software-based systems, specifically those systems that deliver safety functions and that the function of the system is primarily delivered through the software. The scope of the standard includes a new product, a new application of an existing product, and modifications to an existing system. The standard is intended for use by organizations when procuring and utilize high integrated software-based systems for railway applications throughout their life cycle. It sets out requirements and guidance for the role of the client in managing safety assurance of high integrated software-based systems used in railway applications. The term client refers to a group of people within the client's organization who are collectively responsible for the procurement and use of software-based safety-related software-based systems. Within the client organization, a project could be established to manage the safety assurance process and would typically include a project manager, project engineer, and project sponsor. This diagram provides a summary of the software assurance process in the standard. There are generic requirements across the life cycle, and there are also phase-specific requirements for each phase. Shaped rectangulars show those activities that must be carried out by the client, and clear rectangulars show those where client can delegate the actions. General requirements starts with define and maintain an assurance strategy to support all the assurance activities with a clear understanding of the system interface, roles, and responsibilities. A client generally has access to expertise in how the system will be used and how it will be fitted into the rest of the railway. Client engage with activities for the production of system definition and the development of life cycle concepts. Clients also involved with risk assessment, analyze and evaluation, and support the definition of acceptance process and the planning of system integration. Client must review and decide whether to accept the compliance of the system based on validation evidence and only accept system for entry into system if gaps of the client compliance have been controlled. Client need to engage activities defining system architecture and subsystem requirements, as decisions taken during this phase could have a significant effect on safety and other outcomes of the project. Client also need to ensure processes are established and in place to support and retain system capability and performance. The new standard helps industry to better management and reduce the number of incidents where the performance of the software is one of the causal factors. With a subsequent improvement in safety and reliability, it contributes an estimated industry net benefit of 8.2 million over 5 years. A dedicated industry webinar has been planned for 1st of February next year. Early applications to candidate projects are being considered to derive any further guidance required or worked examples. Feedback for improvement are always welcome.